Welcome to the Nescafe 3-in-1 breakfast party. This morning we got some special guests in the house. Tweez, Nikki, Raw Fusion. We say get up and go. The breakfast party is on. All courtesy Nescafe 3-in-1. You got to try it today. Our guest is sipping on it right now. Just add water.
Somehow our guests feel like family.
Be greedy and like free thing.
Yes, that's Shal. Yes, that's Jaiga in the back.
Shal Marshall, Jaiga. And they brought along some special guests as well.
Excuse, please call me King Jaiga.
Sorry.
See? You can't run far from it.
King Jaiga. The party starts off a little rough already.
Next thing you know, you get Peter Lewis, eh?
Boy.
Next thing you know, you get Peter Lewis.
Peter, see, yes.
So good morning. That's why the party is. It's been going on. We've been just waiting for our big soca artist to pass through the breakfast party.
Big like you went.
Yeah.
So Shal, what's up right there on the other side of the mic now?
Yeah.
You're not working today.
Yeah.
Today is Shal the soca artist.
Shal, the
That's
motivator.
Shal, the radio host.
I like that. Shal, the motivator. That should be a tagline. Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. All right.
Enjoying the season so far?
Yeah, man, of course.
Got all the just give it a little boost there then.
Shallin, everything, everywhere I go, Shallin. I shocking and jumping young king last night.
I need chutney. I see Nikki. I say, hey.
In the chutney, I see Shal. I say, Shal, you here too? He in chutney too?
What was that experience like, being in the chutney? Your first time, right? First time being
it was
in
my
the chutney
first time.
soca Mona competition.
As a finalist, it was a great experience. I must thank Maha Studios, of course, Maha Productions, Rishi Matu, and Master Salim. It was a great experience.
So how did this happen, this collaboration?
Well, it was very simple. Rishi's a good friend of mine. He would always send stuff to me, Shal, what do you think about this track, looking for you to jump on this kind of thing. And this year, when I heard the track Next Man Wife, I was like, you know what, this sounds great. This is something I could do, this has nothing to do with the title. Just say.
Yeah, because what? There's
Too late. Move
was it a
on.
personal, you connected emotionally to the song? What was it?
Too late, move on.
When I heard the melodies and thing, I was like, you know what, I like this vibe.
What is it, the experience like being a finalist in the Chutney Soca versus a finalist in the international soca? Is it a different vibe or the same thing?
Well, you know what? It's basically the same thing. This time the pressure wasn't, it wasn't like on me per se. It was more on Salim,
Right.
Me just going there to assist and that kind of thing, doing the remix. But still, you'll get butterflies before you hit the stage.
Yeah, you did.
You'll be like, oh gosh, they my first
the crowd
time
was
here.
big. The crowd was big.
And they're like, wait.
Yeah.
You understand? Will they receive me? I don't know. When I jump, it's all right. Nice. I'm good.
It was a nice girl.
What about the track motivation though? How did that come about?
Well, motivation, that's the team, my GBM family out of New York, right? Basically, I was on that trip to Argentina, right? You'll remember the trip when the Warriors went to play, right? The friendly, right? And I was listening to tracks on my iPad, and I was like, you know what? I like this. Nah. You understand? And then
it's a big hook line.
Yeah. I was like, oh, nah. Oh, nah. And I kept saying that. And then when I call Neutron now, FaceTime, Neutron's like, yo, oh, nah. Like you need a wine and I say, all right, that's it. Radio. And we just started to write the song via FaceTime, because that's what we do, Like, we will be, I am home here in Trinidad, day in New York and thing, and we FaceTime and we vibing. Right. We vibing that way, and then they will say, all right, Shal, time to come up the road.
Yeah.
Time to come up the road. Of course.
Yeah.
And that's how the track came about, basically. And we had the track there a long time.
But tell me something, though. How many tracks you intended to bring out this carnival? And did you get through it all? Or more than expected? Or you just going to leave some for next year?
Yeah. I did something like that because at the end of the day, well, every year is different, and you'll have tracks, that you had put down from the year before.
Right.
Yeah. This year was not, well, I had one track, which was Performance. Is the way you're walking, everybody only watching. That track was from last year, right? We put on that track. Apparently, it's out of the space, as they would say. right now.
That would need space for limits.
Yeah. Right now, they say the speed is 135.
Right.
When they start to go down into 140, 141, 142, they say again lost. And where we all know, they're trying to find the horse thing. You understand?
Yes.
The biggest of them all saying, they don't want to jump, I don't know. They only want to jump to 135. When you go up to 160, they're watching you.
What's your personal preference?
Whether
Between Power or Groovy?
I love Power, boy.
Yeah.
I love Power. I don't care.
Power is a different, totally different vibe.
I know everybody want to wear heels and thing and look nice and pretty and thing, but oh boy.
But that's what the solar carnival is. The power
Exactly.
is people from Grenada and St. Vincent and thing laughing at us because Trinidad slowing down. They're laughing at us.
Because they're running with it and that's
They're
what happened.
laughing. What going on with Trini?
And
And
that's what
everybody
happened.
looking pretty while Grenada and them ducking
So what do you
up
think
and
is the reason
sweating
for
up.
that personally in Trinidad and Tobago though, you know?
We get to
like-
push.
We get
to push.
Yes, that is what happened.
We too rich.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because when you're buying baby clothes and thing, you can't be sweating and nothing up for that.
The patrons in the party now are more criminal than the men who singing it.
Yeah.
So that's why when they go in and dance, they go, put your hand in the air, man, watching it. So,
Hello.
So what? I have a Bentley back of
Man watching it. Oh, go on up. Man watching it.
Go
Man
on
watching
from here
it.
now, boy.
Put my hand in the air. For what? For what? For what?
Why?
Why I put my hand in the air?
To sweat up?
Them rich like
That's the thing, you know.
boy.
Nobody want to get sweaty again. Nobody want to
Yeah.
really get back to where it was and where it should be.
You know, from a woman's point of view, I mean, we women, we dress up when we go party now. And yes, they put on the heels and they look pretty, but you cannot jump and sweat in heels. It is not physically possible to enjoy yourself
It's
and
not.
jump high and go down to the ground and whine and sweat up in
I know
4-inch
some girls
heels.
There are a few talented ones, yes.
I know
Yes.
There are a few talented
There are
ones.
few.
Trust me.
There are few.
I know some girls who could do it.
I'm sure you do, Jaiga. But you know what I'm saying? We have become that society where we look pretty and we don't want to sweat and party
I
again.
didn't realize
boy.
we had to sing Power Soca in Tootsies because that's
So listen,
they're real easy on the picture.
So you not giving up on the power?
No.
Not
No,
giving up
no,
on the power.
no.
so missing the so-called downtown fets. Bad.
Well, yeah, to me, it was a major component in the carnival, but now it's gone.
Right.
You know,
It's
they
gone.
said, I mean, Wassa was last week, and when you see long
You're not
time a
even-
Wassa put on a fet, it would
It
could
shirt
get a
off,
park for
shirt
miles.
on. Yeah.
Come
Yes.
on. You know, all right.
wildest for days.
I remember coming up, you would want to get on a fire or a wasser,
That's where you
that
needed
kind of
to be.
stage,
Yeah.
because you know, people would always tell you, yo, at
Licensing.
the end of the
Yeah.
they would tell you, Shal, at the end there, right, all them all inclusive, all them nice.
But you had to
all them
make
pretty
it in
thing
those
nice,
fets.
But if the ground don't appreciate you or the ground don't rate you, there's nobody.
Yeah.
And you would
that's
want-
reality of what happens in
course.
the carnival.
No, it's like, yo, it's an artist for every, you understand? Yeah, artist for this, for that, artist for that. Fed.
So
Yeah.
Jaiga, come in. Let me talk to you quickly.
Oh.
You understand that you
the young.
The young king.
He's hoping that he's appointed the young king. of Trinidad.
Yeah, I'm hoping that today the appointment is
Yeah.
made.
you entered the Young Kings last night.
Seeing that
Hold on, first experience in the Young Kings competition.
First time ever in Calypso.
in Calypso on the whole.
I just want you to know, President busy today. He might not be able to appoint you today. I just want you to know.
Yeah, the real thing going.
What was that experience like?
Well, the experience, it was an experience. That's what I can say. It's something that I've learned and found a new respect for Calypsonians. People think it's easy though, but that is a lot of hard work, buddy. Trust me, there's a lot of work into it. So I have a new respect for that fraternity now, and musicians as a whole too.
Right.
Because, you know, the soca thing, a lot of this stuff is programmed, so when you go there,
This is write the music, read the music.
in the Calypso world, you have to write scores, you have to present your scores. There's no rehearsal like how you get Soca Monarch rehearsal. You have to carry your scores and sing immediate. So you have you have to go with the band. If the band play a off note, you have to try and catch it and make sure. So if your ears and them in sharp and you know the playing off, you will be off. So it's that kind of experience, and it was good. And I have to honestly say, yeah, I know I'm making it Jody King, but for me, the experience was grand. I had a great performance. It's one of them nights when everything you plan, when it go to point and you feel good, nothing was off.
Exactly.
Everything from the time you press play at the beginning of the presentation, the production, my whole team, everything was flawless.
And no matter the result, you just naturally feel
Nah,
good.
but it was good. And the crowd, the response, what we're talking about, in the crowd, you know, normally they go in a Soca Monarch, you see in pairs, you might see two little girls, you see waving, and it had none of that, you know. The people they're singing too, saying, no, the foot cross, you know, when they get that foot open up and they start to tap, and I see foot start to tap, so you have, so that's good, Kelvin, dead eyes, you know.
let me tell you, ask you something. As young soca artists, and I say young because, you're just after
Better
all
be
the
fresh.
thing, right?
Of course,
But
yeah.
fresh, real
yeah.
fresh.
are you all satisfied with the music coming from the next generation of soca artists? The real young ones, the flippos, the second stars, and and so on.
Very
So,
creative, very creative.
So you think that soca music, male and female, that soca music is getting stronger with young Trinidad and Tobago, or you think it's being lost?
Oh no.
When I say lost, I mean not totally out of it, because it's a component where you're there every radio station now, be it urban, no matter what, soca is included, that genre is included all through the year.
And it's much more
right?
appreciated
But as far
by
as
young people.
artists though, do you think you're having, we have a lot of young artists coming out now though?
Yeah.
We have the people appreciating it, young Trinidad, but artists coming out enough.
I think we're missing factors like Soca Star and those shows to
Right.
highlight more of the young talent.
I get you.
Trust me.
That's kind of my reason for going in the Young King, was just to show young people that there are other platforms as well to display and showcase your talent now. A lot of them get despondent when you try the soca Monak and you ain't getting this, feel frustrated and don't want it done. I kind of take the mantle and say, let me just shift it and shift the focus a little bit to show them that, listen, there's other platforms in the carnival. You can showcase your talent.
Yeah,
because
look, College Boy Jesse was there.
College Boy was there. There are a lot of young people there as well, you know.
Yeah.
When I mean young youth men who are accustomed singing the little soca and trying to gain realizing, I have a platform here, let me come on this side, and you can do your thing, and it's a nice forum for you to improve and to get that stage present to improve on your craft as well.
Yeah, because for me, let's face it, we are very fortunate that we were introduced to the entertainment industry before as DJs, mic men, whatever they want to call it, hype men, whatever they want to call it. So we got that introduction early. So it was kind of easy for us.
In the transition.
Yeah, in the transition now, because we're already on the stage.
Correct.
Right? But because I feel it for young men, when they really, they don't have a stage, they don't have a platform for them to really showcase their talent, showcase, whatever material they're working on, I feel it for them. And then now when they hit the stage, man watching you like, who is you?
Yeah.
Right.
That ain't easy.
It's hard.
That ain't easy at all. Cause sometimes even they have a big name and all, and they watching like, who is you?
Who is you? What? You again?
We boy. Only sober. Only wicked sober. The wicked here.
No, you should do comedy. Comedy is I pay my money, make me laugh. That's how this coming.
I so frightened. I feel you're going to comedy to watch it and nobody will laugh.
Yeah.
And watch me
It's
so.
the hardest job. You have
I
to
will
make
crack a
people
joke and they're
laugh.
watching it like,
Yeah.
we're not laughing.
Let's get going. This
Time for the
is
music.
the Nescafe 3-in-1 Breakfast Party. Introducing
I started.
Taryn, used to be TC, now Jaiga.
Now Jaiga.
Calendar. And who knows?
I do back up.
Maybe the next Young
Nikki.
King. We'll find out later on
We
today.
never know.
Everywhere that we go, behind the truck in a jam on the road.
Hey.
I want my girl right there,
Up under me.
right there,
Up under me.
when I start wine.
Up under me.
Baby, I love how you touch me, right there, up under me, right there. All right,
under
Nikki,
me.
I will sing this part for you. I wrote this for you. Listen,
Okay, listen. Hey.
You and me like turtle dove, hugging up, looking honey.
Ooh.
They're bound to know that we in love. You're my bunny, I'm your Clyde.
He's a bandit.
But you don't have to worry,
Hey.
cause I will be faithful by your side. You the dress me
Lyrics.
temperature, skyrocket my blood pressure.
Yeah, lyrics.
Nothing wrong with that, baby. As long as we together,
Hey.
nothing else could be better. Holding on, you give me the ride of my life. Anywhere, everywhere that we go. Shall we slip? So we gotta move fast.
Yeah.
We gotta move fast. What? I want me right there, up under me, right there. Mark it, let me
Up
go quick.
under me. Up under me.
Claim any club, any
Hey,
time,
hey.
You're really into wine, girl.
Yeah. I've been practicing.
You're practicing?
Yeah.
All right, let me try it.
All right.
Push,
Hey.
push, 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 push. Push back, you're too rude.
Hey.
Bend back, you're too rude. Cut back, she don't care. Y'all claim any club, anytime, anywhere. I'ma say, y'all bubble, bubble. Y'all claim any club. Listen. Look at that type work in the spotlight. All by yourself by keeping your body tight. If a man got a step, then he got to step right.
Right.
Drop your confidence.
Oh yeah.
She got me feeling like a student, monitoring all her movements. If you really wanna do it,
Jaiga.
Nikki, step up and prove it.
Hey.
What? Push back, you too rude.
I push it.
Too rude.
I push it.
Push back, you too.
Hey.
Y'all claim any club, anytime, any.
Feel like I'm making a baby.
I'm saying, mom.
Stop.
What? Hey. A party promoter watch me and say she don't want me inside. She fence. A club owner she watch me and say she don't want
You inside the bed.
Cause every time I reach in the dance and I hold on the woman and I start to prance. I lean in on all the box sound. You mashing up speaker when I start to whine. When them girls start whining up, I mashing up all the box. When them girls start whining up, I lean in on all the box.
All the box.
Mix. I mashing up all the box. Mix. Let me go.
Hey.
I say she wanna ride.
Ride it.
She wanna ride. Hey. I say she wanna ride. Hey, breakfast crew. What we say? I tell you all day, whole night. This guy wanna move my life. That is a. Hey, this gal want motorbike. No train of flight. It's only big ninja. She like she don't want no bumper to bumper. She don't want no car on a Hummer. She only come out in the summer 'cause she want to ride like Bounty Hunter. So when they come out and slumber, this big ninja bike she the hunger. No father say give she a yonder, and Marshall say push your bumper. I tell you, whole night this gal want motorbike. Say no car, no bus, no train or flight. It's only the big ninja she like. I tell you, whole day, whole night this gal want motorbike. Everybody start to sing, start to sing, start to sing. Say wash, say whoa, say whoa. She bam bam, say she bam bam. Let's go. Everybody know. To walk on the music drop, say hands up till the music stop. And it's a walk up till we get enough. Say I want walk on the music drop. Y'all jump up, shift your costume up and hard luck. But me nah go stop till roadblock. And I in and cuff. I want walk on the music drop. Y'all jump up if you feel to take a walk. Say hands up. And me say walk behind the drop. Say jump up if you feel to take a walk. Hands up, and me say walk behind me. This girl is trouble. Wow. And me say what? Make your bumper turn on my front line. Make your bumper turn on my front line. Make your bumper turn on my front line. On my front line. Again. Make my bumper turn on my what? Make your bumper turn on my front. Hey. Make your bumper turn on my front line. Let me see if I can remember this one. Hey. I'm looking for a girl with the seat waistline. Some come take a miss, some come fine. Carnival season, we not wasting time. With the girl with the right waistline, I tell you to. Hands up if it's out, come girl. Hey, hands up if you don't come girl. If you're drinking your Nescafe 3-in-1 right now, wait up, let me see it. Pop your Nescafe 3-in-1. Right. If you're in your car right now, put it up. You know what? Let me borrow two. From night till morning, we not leaving 'cause we headboard. What? I tell you we
headboard.
The strong calling, we not leaving 'cause we headboard. I can't sing the next song, you might get in trouble. What? We line up, say line them up. What? Say wind them up. Say sign them up. Sign up on the farm. Wind up, say wind them up. Wind them up. Let me go. Meet we on the farm, the girl farm. Say we are some different thing in the mass. Watch all them gal them shaking it.
Meet we on the farm,
the girl farm. Hey, say we are some different thing in the mass. It's been about 6-7 years, but guess what? The roundup starts already. The symptoms are me heady. Growing come and he tell me what we going circle. That tune needs to pull up again, boy. Met me an elder, Lyman in Couva, and he asked me, Jaiga boy, what is your real reason for singing soca? You done popular. He's a big radio announcer, and all them youth and them who win bosses yet is all you just make it harder. Eh? I stop and I listen till I feel to cry. Hey. Elder keep insisting that I tell him why. It took me a little while to find the correct reply. I watch him straight in the eye, humble as a newborn child. I turn and say, Pops, every time I decide to stop say soca keep coming. Play that again. Play that again.
Jaiga.
It won't leave him alone. It calling my name.
Jaiga.
It calling my name.
Jaiga.
Yeah, the back and I'll do it, eh? Yeah. People doesn't know how the thing does go. I know how the artists and them this after work just to put on a show. It's blood, sweat and tears, so much sacrifice through the years. And I must admit to lose that competition was of my big fears. But no words in the English language could describe the way soca music make me feel inside. This music is yours and mine, every man, woman and child. Somebody tell blacks I took home the crown last night. I come here to rule with love and
That big fat truth. People breaking away. Can't believe this strikes by so nice. Island people in town. Real vibes. We don't want to see the police station. Don't lock we are. Don't lock we are.
That is a...
Yeah. Don't lock we are. Say jump up. We just want to take a jump.
Don't look we on.
Say hands up. We just don't want to stop.
Officer, ways down.
We ain't do nothing wrong. Everybody, let's go. Carnival is mass. People waving a flag. Big fat Tuesday. People breaking away. Can't believe the stripes by fantasy. Island people in town. Carnival is real vibes. We don't want to see no police station. Don't lock we are. Can't stop me from jumping. Don't lock we are. Can't stop me from misbehaving. Don't lock we are. Can't stop me from waving. Don't lock we are. What we say? Can't stop me from misbehaving. I said police in this session. They're looking to arrest one.
Daddy, that one.
Police,
Let me go.
police,
Let me go.
police,
Let me go.
police.
I am not a robber man. I am not a pusher man. I am not a smart man. That is
Let me go, let me go, let me go.
Officer, sorry.
Let me go.
Abraham,
Let me go.
Abraham,
Let me go. I am not a robber man. I am not a pusher man. I am not a smart man. I am a music man. I am not a murderer. I am not a gangster. But one thing I always guilty of anytime I hear music, I love is of it. No behavior, officer, eyes affect. Say no behavior, officer, eyes affect. No behavior, officer, eyes affect. No behavior. The job went against the law, but then they could lock me up. If waving against the law, but then they could lock me up. If whining against the law, but then they could lock me up. But if I ain't with no law, well, let me go back behind the truck. Officer, I ain't not sure what's going on.
I say let me go, back,
Let me go.
hey.
What I do wrong, let me go. Officer, look my woman, wind up on a policeman, and she never had to face no kind of repercussion. So tell me why when I'm on, wind on a policewoman, you want to put handcuff on my hand and put me through interrogation for having
No, na, like you need a whining partner. Girl, you bust the place when you fire blaze. I want you show me where you got bubble on the spot. Give me all of that. Girl, make it drop, safe flex on the ground, just work it like that. I love for your wine and work it like that. Girl, show me where you got bubble on the spot. Girl, make it drop. I want push it up on you. How you wine it like so? Say, oh gosh, that wine is a motivation. Now you have it in rotation. Control my imagination when you start to perform Oh my, this is
Where doing you? Oh, you want to know yourself?
Oh na, like you need a whining partner. The way you whine your waist and the way you drop that bumper. Oh na, like you need a whining partner.
What you doing?
Girl, you must be place when you fire blaze. I want you show me where you got bubble on the spot. Give me all of that. Girl, make it drop, flex on the ground, just work it like that. I love for your wine and work it like that. Girl, show me where you got bubble on the spot. Girl, make it drop. I want push it up on you. Give me motivation now. Let me see your granny. Say, oh gosh, that wine is a motivation. Now you have it in rotation. Control my imagination. When you start to perform, that behind could crash the nation. But you make me feel elation. When you start to whine and get on, oh na, like you need a whining. The way you whine your waist and the way you drop that bumper. Oh na, like you need. How will you drop the bumper? Drop show me what you got. Bubble on the spot, give me all of that. Girl, make it drop. Flex on the ground, just work it like that. I love for your wine and work it like that. Girl, show me what you got. Bubble on the spot, girl, make it drop. I want push it up on you. Say, how you wine it like so? Them can't take your space. I say you're my
That is a...
I wet down myself for you.
I realize
Yeah.
I realize that.
Thank you, Blue Waters. I wet down myself.